Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Brian. We're going to be doing Civ 6 today. Now, in the last episode, we were in the middle of a match. However, I rebuilt my computer, got new processor, new motherboard, and all that stuff. And unfortunately, the game save did not transfer over for some reason. Apparently, Steam does not automatically save the save files for this game, which is a little weird, but unfortunately that was the last episode for that series. Unfortunately, so this is gonna be game number 3, but it's more like 2.5 or whatever. So I'm gonna have to do a new game, unfortunately, but we're gonna choose the Greatest Earth map, and we're gonna set it to, oh boy, let's set the map size. Okay, let's get this all set up first. Difficulty, we're going to do King. Era, Ancient Era, we're going to have 12 city-states. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. We're going to add 8. Because we're going to have the... we're going to have the Greatest Earth map, map generator. Or, wait, what? No, okay. We're gonna have, what else should we have? Real city naming, okay. No ice near land to help circumnavigation, that's fine. Turn off culture, religious, science, and score victories. And we're gonna turn off barbarians. I don't like barbarians. And is there a map size that I'm missing? I don't see a map size. Do standard, I guess. Oh, we can only do. Oh, we can only do one map size. That works. Okay. So we have Domination Victory. We're going to be playing as, instead of Rome, and I have some custom civs. So I have like Hitler and Aragorn and who else do I have? Dwight Eisenhower, Galadriel. I have a bunch of custom civ leaders and things like that. Some are actually pretty good. Like Carl gets a good Royal Academy, which gives bonus points to all of the different great people types, scientist, general, artist, musician, etc. Nicholas, we have a lot of we play as Saruman and Sauron from Lord of the Rings. I'm thinking we're gonna play as Brazil. We're gonna play as Pedro. So we're not gonna use any of the custom leaders, but it should be interesting. So we're gonna have them set, and I think we're good for all of our different types of rules, and let's just get right into it. Now, true start location, basically what this is going to be is we're going to start in South America. And, you know, Mexico, Aztecs are going to be in Mexico, Eisenhower and Teddy are going to be up in America, and so on and so forth. So it's going to be true to where they actually would be in real life. The ones that are not part of reality, like Aragorn and Lord of the Rings-esque characters, they're going to be a bit interesting. I don't know if they are in this match. I don't know where they're going to be spawned. So we'll see how this goes. So, but I'm not too certain about them, because every game that I've played, they've never been in it. So this is a little different, I think. Usually, yeah. Might as well build here. Can't hurt. Warrior. Send you explore. And we'll build a builder. For now, anyway. And we'll get mining going, because we can build a quarry right next to the town. Now, one of the things that the reason I'm choosing Brazil is because they have the great ability of being able to get a +1 bonus to adjacency for things like campuses, commercial hubs, and so on and so forth, next to jungle squares or tiles. And so as a result, I can put like a campus right here and have a +4 bonus and it should be quite effective for what we actually want. Let's see what else can do. Animal husbandry, so we can get the sheep. As for what we want to build, let's build some scouts. Get some scouts going. We don't need anything significant right now, but I would like to get our borders and get things starting to settle. And we'll set our policy for that. And I think we'll do +1 bonus, production bonus, so we get things built a little bit faster. So we'll do craftsmanship for now as our policy. And
several closely situated
lots of since it's a real start location and the Earth map is where actual natural wonders are. We have the Torre de Pain down here. Excuse me for my butchering of it. But all the natural wonders are where they normally would be in real life. Mountains are where they would be in real life, rivers, etc., etc. So it's pretty handy to have. It's just that if you don't choose a good civ, you're going to kind of get screwed. Some civs aren't very well suited for their start locations, surprisingly enough. But if you're certain characters, like Russia, for example, gets a good production bonus from tundra squares up north. So they would do very well with that as well. Now, the basic plan for this is going to be, we're going to expand quite quickly, surprisingly enough. We're going to go and expand into the jungle and get the bonuses for our campuses and things like that. And our science score is going to be ridiculous. So let's see, what do we want to build? I'm going to build a second builder, actually. So I should probably build more scouts then, but I will need builders. What do we want to build? Writing would be great, but I'm going to do sailing so we can get the some ships exploring, as well as get the fish harvested. But we're going to keep our policies for military, but for economic, we're going to swap to the 30+% for builders, which is going to be handy when we start expanding and need to work all the tiles. Our next civic that we should probably work on is foreign trade. Get a trade route going between us and Buenos Aires. Get some production going for that. But other than that, I mean, we should be pretty well off with how this functions. So let's skip a turn for you. Promote you to faster through woods and jungle, because that's going to be important. Build a granary, and I'll probably build some more scouts then. But Blood of the Martyr. Okay, cool. I don't know if this is even I don't think this is the right map type, but it's close enough to what we want. So keep you exploring, because when I play True Start Worlds, they're usually a little bit bigger. This is a little bit different than the one I'm normally used to, but it's still a True Start location, so that's going to be interesting at least. Okay. So we don't have as many jungle tiles as we normally would, but at least we have some that we can use and leverage to our advantage. Next tech, I'm thinking we're just going to do writing for our science, so we can put a campus right in here, get the bonus for it, and maybe we can do like a holy site up here, maybe? All depends. As a pantheon, this is where things get really interesting. As Brazil, we get that bonus for +1 from adjacency to rainforest, but we can also do Sacred Path, which gets additional faith per adjacent rainforest tile. Now, the reason I'm going to be doing this is because there is a great scientist who doubles your science or your faith in a holy district, but also allows an equal amount of science to be generated per turn. And if you place your holy district properly in with all surrounded by jungle tiles, you can get a +20 bonus. So it's ridiculous. So we're gonna keep that, and we're gonna do some scouts. We can build them in one turn, so might as well. Let's see, keep going. Yeah, this is a slightly different map than what I'm used to, but we can we'll be able to figure it out and use it effectively. Mysticism, I think. As for the next, actually no, can we buy horse? Yes, we can buy the tile with horses. Cool. All right, we're gonna build a trader, and we're gonna send our worker over to get the horses, because we do need those. We're gonna see through jungles and woods. We're gonna label you the Timber Commandos. That works. I think that works. Let's get that connected so we can get that goody hut. What is this? What is this? Buenos Aires enforces borders. Buenos Aires is now enforcing their borders. Your units inside the empire have been displaced to a tile just outside their lands. Oh, good. That means my warrior here is now stuck down here. Great. Okay. Very well. More scouts. Can we kind of... No? No. Okay. Get the horses. We'll need those. We'll do a trade route over to them, though. This is some of the things that... these are definitely some of the things that they've changed in a recent patch. So... Oh, what did I do? Stop you. We'll explore with you. You explore. And you... Can we don't have replaceable parts yet, so we can't build lumber mills. Or machinery, rather. What do we... We'll do... We'll do military tradition, I suppose. As for our next unit, let's build a galley. We'll have them start exploring the seas. Now, can I go through? Yes, I can. Okay, so once you become, once you get 3 envoys over and you become the suzerain of a city-state, you can then pass through their borders. So we're gonna have our warriors kind of work and move and whatnot now. So, good. Now we can build a campus. Let's also buy the land prior to building it, and let's research. Let's do masonry right now. There aren't going to be very many people near us, so I'm not heavily concerned. But it would be nice to get archery at some point. But let's explore some more. Get all of South America at least kind of figured out before we start making any grandiose plans. Let's build our campus there. Get a bonus plus 5 because there's a mountain and 4 jungle tiles around it. The quarry kind of screws that up, but it works out pretty nicely. We can also build one there, which would get us another 5. If we do one over here, we would get 3. Here would be 3. We should be pretty well off in terms of getting things all squared away with that. Now, one of the things that's going to be kind of annoying is we're going to have to build a city here. Let's put a pin on that. Let's just make that a 1. We'll make another... we'll build another right here. That'll be 2. And I don't know if I'll be able to make another city up here, but if I do, I think I should be able to make it there. So 3. So it's that settled. Okay. Buenos Aires kind of throws a little bit of a pain in the mix because I can't build a city here like I would like I normally would be able to. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Well, and that we'll leave those for now. Okay. So we have 3 city locations planned out at the moment. We could also probably put one right here and put a science district right there. Let's see. Okay. As for what we should research next, let's do currency. Get our currency up as well. More goody huts, that's good. You go up there. You go over there. campus is now built, and let's build a library in the campus to increase our science output. We went from 5 to 11, so that's good. This worker's we're gonna put him to sleep for now, only because we don't have irrigation yet. So we do need that in order to leverage any like tobacco or coffee or chocolate or anything like that. So we're gonna change our policy to canniversary, because we get +2 gold per trade route, which is gonna be very handy. And unfortunately, I can't get any great. I don't have the government that'll allow me to get any purple policy cards yet. So let's do state workforce since it's boosted. Yeah, South America's smaller than what I'm used to, but it shouldn't be a problem. Who built what? Hanging Gardens. Okay, fine, whatever. Rio, you get to build a. Let's have you build some walls. That way we're just kind of protected. We're not too concerned. I mean, Buenos Aires is not going to go to war with us for no reason, but even so, let's do irrigation there. Yay, we got a recon unit. Cool. So we got another scout that we can use, and we got some bonuses for boosting for some of our things. So we're gonna keep conscription. We're gonna keep the double recon experience, because we're not using enough money to warrant needing reducing gold per turn for units. Commercial hub. Where do we want to build you? I think we want to build you. Ooh, we could build one right here. Get a +5 bonus. Or we can build one here, get a +4 bonus. And I think we'll do that. There we go. Okay. So you get promoted, you go through the woods faster, and we're gonna research. Let's do bronze working, and while that's happening, let's build our plantation for the chocolate. Get +1 gold from that, and explore with our new recon unit. Cool. Things going well so far. I'm liking this. I'm liking it. Like I said, this is a smaller South America than what I'm used to. Usually it extends quite a ways, but we'll work with this. This is actually gonna be a little bit easier to colonize, so no big deal. Next turn. Oh, we're gonna. Okay. We're gonna send you. Why can't I get there? Oh, I don't have shipbuilding. Okay, that's why. We have more iron. Oh, and we already have a mine on top of it. Sweet. Okay, so that's cool. Let's build, or let's research. What should we research? Are we next to a river? Yep, we're next to a river. So we can utilize a watermill, and we're going to put a market in our commercial district, so that way we can generate even more gold. Yeah. Okay, so Buenos Aires +6 gold instead of +4, +3, whatever it was. So we get a fair amount of gold from them, and we're going to do political philosophy. Everything is 11 turns for that, for those 3 civics, but we do need the government that allows us to have the purple cards, because I want to be able to start generating great profits. So I know I usually don't do religion in these games, but in Civ 6 it can be very useful, just because of the bonuses that you get from it. So watermill, and we're going to do astrology. And as for where we're going to put our holy district, I'm thinking we're going to put it probably either over here, or we're going to put it up here, right on the rice, maybe. I haven't decided yet. So let's do a research of... Might as well do... We're going to do Celestial Navigation. It's 4 turns rather than the 1 for some of our other things, but it would be kind of useful to have. Now, we're going to take out the rice here. And we're going to... Actually, no. We're going to keep the rice. We're going to build right here next to the campus district, and get +8 bonus for our holy district. Only because I want the rice in order to be used for our cities, for food. Particularly when up here in the jungle, food opportunities are very low, unless you use trader units, which is what I generally do in a jungle scenario like this, but it should be a little bit easier with trading units once I get a settler after this holy district is built. And I'll probably build I'll probably build out the coastal cities first before I expand to the center of the continent. So let's build us a settler, and we'll send you up there, and we can put a harbor here. Now, in one of the more recent patches, having a harbor immediately next to the city center will give you a +2 gold bonus. So if we have one here between these two fish, we'll get +4 gold a turn. So I'm gonna be really happy about that. Engineering, mathematics. I think I'm gonna do engineering. We can get a great scientist. Cool. Libraries provide +1 science. Instantly builds a library in the district. We already have a library in this district, but I'm gonna put him up here. When we build our second science district, we're gonna have one right there for our second city. So we'll build a science district there, and that way we can utilize again this jungle and then this mountain. So we'll see about how well that works. We might put a commercial district right next to our city, only because then we can utilize the +1 gold by being next to a river, and since all 4 of the sides are connected with a river, it should be pretty effective. Next, what should we build? I'm thinking we're just going to build another settler. We're just going to send them up north. We'll start colonizing things pretty quickly, I guess. I mean, there's no real reason not to, so... Okay, as for our government, what should we do? I'm thinking we're going to do Classical Republic, because we get an amenity plus 15% higher yield and great people points. So we're going to do that. And we also get a second economic policy, so that's always nice. We're going to do a general +1 production, +2 envoys, influence points per turn, and we're going to do a great profit point per turn as well. We want that religion. 2 have already been founded, but we'll be able to hopefully keep up with that. So let's do theater districts, although I should probably do games and entertainment only because then I can get the carnival. But we'll have to see. So you go to sleep, you go all the way up north, you go to there, and build in Rio. I would like to build the Great Lighthouse, but we don't have a harbor yet. We need 10 people in our city. So we're going to build another builder unit. We're just going to start building mines on here, get a farm on there for the rice. Oh no. Great. So I've met Montezuma. I hate Montezuma. Montezuma is a big pain in the butt. And he is relatively close. So I'm going to want to build a city right about here to prevent him from coming south, but also because then I can have my own Panama Canal kind of thing, so I can go between Atlantic Pacific. So let's see. You go up there, build us a farm, please. Thank you. As for our next thing, we'll do horseback riding, I suppose. Since we have horses, might as well utilize them. And as for we want an aqueduct to get us housing. And we can do it either on the sheep, which give us what? Food and production, or okay, so we might as well just get rid of the sheep, I guess. There we go. Send more envoys over to Buenos Aires, I suppose.
The natural history of this archipelago is very
cool. The Galapagos. Alright, build a city. Cool. And in that city, we are going to build... Oh, can we buy there? Let's see. If we do a commercial hub, we get a +3, +4 bonus here. We should have a +4 bonus there as well. Oh, because we're getting... maybe. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. We can also do a +4 bonus there. If we do a campus, we get a +3 bonus here. So I think I'm going to do that. If we do a holy site, we get +5 out here. But that's going to be gone once we do... that's going to... Let's see. Harbor first. Build the harbor there. Actually, you know what we should do? We should buy a builder so we can utilize it a little bit more effectively. So first, let's get rid of this. And we'll buy a watermill. That'll help. And we'll buy nothing else. We need a little bit more gold for the builder, so we need to wait another turn for the builder. As for research, let's do... Swordsman would be nice to have, especially against Montezuma. Let's do ironworking. Might as well. As for you, you go down to Buenos Aires, give us more gold per turn and production, and we'll build a... Actually, no, we can... Here's what we'll do. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to buy our builder. Builder, good. As for you... Oh, good. Good. Alright, so I'm the only one getting, like, great people points for the most part, which is fantastic. Can we get rid of the marsh, maybe? Yeah? No? Okay. Oh, that's because we bought him. We have to wait another turn. As for Rio, Rio can build... Let's build another trader, I suppose. Oh, you need to go up to there and activate. Cool. I'm thinking this is going to work out pretty well. We have a really good starting location with some good resources for early game. Let's do mathematics. Increase our trade route. Yield, I know. This trader is going to be... We're going to send you up to Brasilia. You get rid of the marsh. You come back down here and build mines. We need those. As for what we can build more, let's build another trader and we'll go between the cities. We'll have Brasilia go to Buenos Aires as well, and then we'll have one going from Brasilia to Rio. That'll be useful, I think.
Without mathematics.
And yeah, oh yeah, definitely. One goes to Rio for 3+ food, 2 production, and 2 gold. And we'll have then another one going to Buenos Aires. We can build a thing on there. Plantation to get the tobacco. The settler will build another city. And we'll build a... Could do a harbor. Could do a granary. For now, let's do a builder. Builder would be nice. Okay, so another trader. We're gonna send you from Brasilia down to Buenos Aires, and we'll do the games and recreation because we don't have another campus district yet, so we can't even get the boost for it. But we will need. In 5 turns we'll have enough for another district, thankfully, and we'll do the harbor right there, and we'll probably do an industrial zone right here next to the horses. Because then we can build a Venetian arsenal down the road. So let's build another builder. Can't have too many builders. They don't cost anything now, so might as well. As for Montezuma, this is going to be interesting because all of this jungle and thin lines, we can't move a lot of units up that way very quickly, unfortunately. Excuse me. So it's going to be a bit of an interesting experience trying to get that all done. As for traders, oh, ooh, do we do Buenos Aires or can we? No, I'll send it. I'll have one go from Porto to Rio. We'll do that. As for you, we're gonna do. I don't know what to build. Can we build a? Yeah, let's build the Oracle. Let's build it. Let's build the Oracle on this hilltop right here, I guess. Not much else. Oh, darn it! I figured we were waiting too long to do it, but whatever. All right, so we're gonna have Porto go down to Rio as well. Build the road between them. That's good. As for what we can build now, oh boy, let's do Holy Site prayers. Might as well get us that great profit, and we're going to do military engineering to get the niter. Now we can build the mines on these hills though, and we got our apprenticeship boost, so that's even better. Cool. All right, so let's get these fish, and in the next turn we'll start from Brasilia. We'll get the. Do I? That's good. What does that mean? What are you doing? Is that just a message? That's just a message. Okay. Cool. All right, so build the fish, get great person. We got a great profit. Cool. So we have our own. We can get our own religion now. And as for Brasilia, we'll do a campus. Oh, that's right. We could do it there. We could also do commercial hub here. +7. Oh, because of the harbor. Okay, so we're going to definitely put a commercial hub there. But for now, we'll do a campus in the woods. And we'll put that guy there, and we're going to make you sleep. As for these workers, let's put you up in Brasilia. We'll see what we can do up there. I'm going to get the 6th suzerain for Buenos Aires, or envoy to Buenos Aires, and we get some bonus resources behave like luxury resources, providing 1 amenity per type. So we get a bonus. We get amenities for this stone here, for example, or in the rice, the sugar, or the sheep that we had. Those also would have given us one, but we kind of needed to get rid of it for the aqueduct. So let's see. We're gonna do. We're gonna do recorded history. Even though it says 10 turns, we're gonna have a campus in 6. So we can also do it. Can we bump it up? There we go. So we're gonna get that in 5 and get the boost, so it'll finish all immediately in 5 turns instead of 10. Oh, we can do another trading unit. Cool. Let's do it. We're going to fill a policy slot of great scientist points, because we already have a great prophet. You can't have more than 1 religion in this game for your that you found in your civilization. So we're going to do a great scientist points, and we're going to keep everything else the same. Yes. Cool. Next turn. I think after this turn we're going to end the episode, and should be all set. So we got a builder now. Build a mine. We'll build a farm for now. Once we start building the industrial district, once we get it, we'll be able to replace the farm. For now, though, the harbor, we're going to put you right here. If it was next to the commercial hub, that'd be even better. We would get like 1,000,000 gold a turn, but whatever. So we're going to send our trader from Rio to actually no, we're going to send you to Porto for now, and we're going to have a harbor right there. Harbors are very useful. You get production, gold, and food through them as the game goes, so definitely worthwhile to keep. So I'm going to create a new religion. We're going to call it Zoidbergism. So we're going to do Zoidbergism. And we're going to do work ethic, and we're going to choose. Ooh. I'm thinking we should do tithe, maybe. Or should we do missionary zeal? I'm thinking we're going to do tithes, though. 1 gold for every 4 followers, so that's going to be a nice little bonus for us. And 5 out of 6 religions were founded, and I got there just in time. Cool. Alrighty. Let's see. Next turn. Oh, that's right. We need to save at the end of this turn. Okay, so let's have you going down to Buenos Aires. Unit needs orders. We're going to build the mine. You can go up here, build a farm, probably. And let's save. Alright, so in the next episode, we're going to keep expanding. And we're eventually going to go to war with Montezuma, but we don't have enough military strength for that. We want to get our basic infrastructure done first, our cities built, and things like that. So in the next episode, we're going to get another city on this rice over here, and expand west as well, so we can start getting this iron. Like, we'll build a city next to this lake here, and so we can get some fresh water and get the iron and things like that. So in the next episode, that's what's going to happen. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!